As always, there's a handful of new games dropping onto Xbox Game Pass this month, so let's check them out. Welcome back to Direckt Gaming. It's been a long while since I've been here making Xbox videos, so let's really get stuck into it. We've got a bunch of things to cover here today, and if you really like what I do here, by the end of the video, I'd love for you to hit like, hit subscribe, drop a comment below about which games you're excited about. But anyway, let's get into the new games coming to Game Pass this month. Out right now for console, PC, and xCloud is an adorable little indie title from Other Ocean Interactive called Project Winter. This 8-player social deception title features crossplay between PC and console platforms, and with its great polygonal art style, an isometric perspective, and what appears to be a great sense of humor, this could be a really fun and hilarious game to enjoy with friends while so many people are still locked down. Those who are assigned as a traitor must ensure the innocents can't escape and complete their tasks using weaponry, traps, tools, and sabotage to try and defeat their opponents. This looks like an absolute load of fun. I think I'm going to have to download this one and give it a go, and like I said, it's out right now on all Game Pass platforms. An Xbox Series console launch title and quite a gorgeous little game from a single developer, Thomas Salah Falconer, is an interesting game. I did actually review it over on Seasoned Gaming, so if you'd like to read my full thoughts on it, I've linked the review down in the description below. But you play as multiple factions in the Earthsea, a water world dotted with outcroppings and small islands, and you're kind of privy to a war breaking out from all sides. Take your big-ass bird to the skies in aerial combat over this hauntingly beautiful world, with incredible lighting and a dark and eerie soundtrack and some really great lore. If you like air combat games, it is definitely worth a go, and the developer is continually adding more content to the game, so it is worth a shot if you want something to try that is like pretty unique. It's not breaking any records with only 68% on Metacritic, but see how you like it as it's out now on Game Pass for console, PC, and cloud. Ghost of a Tale is coming exclusively to Game Pass for PC, and it's an action RPG where you play as a little mouse called Tilo, I'm not 100% sure, who must face a perilous adventure in a mysterious and dangerous world. With an entire cast of animal NPCs and enemies, you must traverse the game's levels and puzzles as this tiny little minstrel. Garnering generally favourable reviews on Metacritic with a score of 75, this game could be a fun little aside to enjoy, and is almost entirely made by just one person. It's worth even just a quick look right now on Game Pass for PC. Now, if you've watched my review for Wolfenstein Youngblood, you probably haven't, because you'll know I'm not a big fan of this game. Even though it's from Machine Games in collaboration with one of my all-time favourite developers, Arcane, the level design tried to be like Dishonored, but it just really felt empty. The leveling system was entirely broken. Enemies were bullet sponges, terrible plot, boring characters. Maybe just don't pick this one up. Yeah, it's coming to xCloud in a few days. 68% on Metacritic. Jurassic World Evolution was previously on the service and it left, but it returns to console and cloud services too this time. This park management game set in the world of the classic movie series has some great nods back to the original films, with actors like the fantastic Jeff Goldblum returning to reprise their roles. And the game is a lot of fun just to really get lost in. There's a whole wide selection of dinosaurs, and of course, like all these games, you can open up the gates and watch the dinosaurs wreak havoc on your park visitors. Getting itself a decent 76% on Metacritic for the Xbox release, life finds a way back onto your Xbox console in just a few days' time. Stealth Inc. 2, a game of clones, comes to xCloud and console on February 11th as well. Use gadgets and skills to traverse over 60 levels of increasingly difficult puzzles to test your mettle in this stealth indie platformer from Curve Digital. Even though it's a few years old, this actually looks pretty cool. It's got a really interesting art style and it uses a lot of lighting, gameplay features, and it looks really cool. If you want another fun looking platformer with a bit of a twist, this one could definitely be for you. The Xbox version managed a pretty impressive 82% critical score on Metacritic, so give it a shot when it drops on Feb 11th onto the service for console and xCloud. Xbox Game Pass continues to add value from the Final Fantasy series. More and more JRPGs and just Japanese titles in general are hitting the service pretty regularly now. You've got the whole Yakuza series now to play, so definitely check that out. And this is nothing to scoff at though. Final Fantasy XII: The Zodiac Age. Originally releasing back in 2006 on PS2, Final Fantasy XII brought many new features to the series and garnered huge critical praise. Although its release on modern consoles didn't achieve such high review scores, with the Xbox release hitting only 80 compared to the PS2's impressive 92%, it's still a classic Final Fantasy title that can now be enjoyed on a more powerful console. With improved visuals, performance, and a remastered soundtrack, the Zodiac Age version of this classic JRPG is another feather in the cap for Japanese games coming to Xbox Game Pass and will be available in just a few days' time on February the 11th. So that's it. A bit of a wrap up of 7 games dropping on Xbox Game Pass for console, PC, xCloud, wherever you play. There's something to enjoy here. So let me know down in the comments below which one you're most excited about. And while I'm here, don't forget to do your Game Pass quests and stuff like that. So if you're not aware, you get like little notifications on the Xbox to turn in your Xbox Game Pass quests. These give you Microsoft rewards points. There's a ton of other ways to earn rewards points as well, and you can save money off games, get Game Pass Ultimate for free, which is what I do every 3 months. Save yourself a bunch of money with this kind of what I think is almost little known service. If you do want to know more, I might even do a video about it if there's enough kind of interest. So let me know down in the comments below if you'd like to see that as well. As always, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you all so much. It's an absolute pleasure to see some great comments recently and people enjoying the podcast, enjoying the community tab posts. I appreciate every single one of you. Show this to your friends if they need some more games for their backlogs, because I'm sure that's what we all need right now. And I'll see you again very soon. Thank you all for watching once again. Until next time, peace.